Hello folks, do you know what it is? Whoever thought in this day and age you would be allowed to go into a shop wearing masks like this, might as well just wear a SAS mask. Anyway, hello, I'm back. I wasn't going to make a video on the weekend day because it was snowing really bad. It was freezing cold as well, -6. Anyway, it's totally different today. What a difference a day makes and all that. Anyway, I've been shopping. I've got some seed potatoes, not from Sainsbury's, from somewhere else. First of all, I'm going to get the kettle on, then I'm going to tell you all about it. So I'll see you in a bit. There you are, cuppa time. Cheers. I've just finished work there and I thought, look at the weather. What a wasted opportunity if I don't come to the garden and do something. So here I am. It's just nice to see a little bit sunshine after all of the rain and snow we've had. Spring is on its way. Get in. So I thought today I managed to get some seed potatoes from the allotment shop. So I'm going to go through these. I've got me trays, me Uno Dos trays. So I'll be going through these. Like I say, I managed to get to the allotment shop. I've got some Charlotte there. I've also bought some more onions because I like these ones, the ones from the allotment shop. They were a good cropper last year. So as a backup, I thought I'd better buy some more just in case these Wilkos ones don't work. And I wanted some Picasso, but they didn't have any in. But he said these are a new variety to me, folks. I've never ever heard of these before. I was talking to the guy. He says that there's an allotment owner. He grows them every year. He doesn't grow any other seed potatoes apart from these, and they are called Sagitta. Can you see that? Sagitta. Sagitta. Aye. I've never grown these before. They're a second early and the bloke highly recommends them. So I'll be having a look through them as well and see what else I can do before the sun stops a shining and all that kind of thing. I'll finish this I'll finish this kettle. I'll finish this cuppa first though, folks. I'll see you in a bit, Reed. Well folks, what a difference a day makes. That sun's actually got some heat to it. It is right now 22 degrees in this greenhouse, which is lovely. I'll get my t-shirt on in a minute. But is it going to be to here to deceive with? Or we're going to still get some snow? Who knows? But seed potatoes, that's what we're here to talk about today. These are the second earlies. I never bother growing first earlies. It's not really worth it as far as I'm concerned, like. But I always get Jameson JBA seed potatoes, or now as they've rebranded themselves, they're now called Jameson Brothers. But I would highly recommend people to get these. I'm not getting any money off these people or anything. I've grew JBA seed potatoes for 20 years and I've never had a problem with them. So there you go. Anyway, I'll start off with the ones I always get, which are the Charlotte. Nice variety. Lovely taste and all that kind of thing. And you also always get a good quality seed potato from the JBA. Look at that. Spot on. So I'm going to put them all into these mushroom trays and these egg cartons. Let them chit, because it's around about that time where everybody's making videos about chitting potatoes. here's the one for you. Now, it's entirely up to you whether you chit potatoes or not. I remember this old gardener, I'm talking years ago as well. He must have been about 80 years old when I was talking to him. So he knew his stuff, and I was asking him about chitting potatoes, and he said, and this is straight from the words of his mouth, chitting potatoes is just let's start again. Chitting potatoes is for people who just want something to do. So there you go. You either chit them or you don't. If you want something to do, and all that. Yeah, I'm just going to go through these, get the best ones, and then put them somewhere nice and frost free, because I don't want to be caught out. Once the frost gets to these, that's it. So you've got to treat them right, especially this time of year. It's still unpredictable what's going to happen. There's a couple of these are a little bit soft, but that's not. I'll go through them like I say, get the best ones. And these ones, Sagitta, I've never heard of these before. If anybody has grown these, leave a comment below, let us know what they're like. Because the guy said there's the bloke on the allotment site, and he's grown these for years, doesn't grow any other potatoes. It doesn't give you any information apart from secondarily. So we'll have to see what they'll be like. But once again, nice quality seed potatoes there. Sorted. Also today as well, because I'm not too sure about that compost, folks. Nothing's grown yet, like. Should have had some sort of signs of life by now, but the sun has just started shining, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to sow some onions and give them a little test. Which ones are best, Wilkos or the allotment shop ones? Let's find out. So I'll just crack on with this, and then I'll show you something else when I find something else to do. Bye now. Right, so I've been busy there. I'll show you that later. But I've had a little idea here. Experiment time. Woohoo! Now I've got a couple of these Sagitta potatoes spare here. So instead of wasting them, I'm going to pick the best two, and I'm going to pot them up into this pot here using the rest of this compost. So there's not much left, so it's not worth trying to sow some more seeds. I'll just have to get some humax, because like I say, I'm still not too sure about this. So I'm going to add some of the compost, and I found a little bit. That's the last of my fish blood and bone there. So I'll add a little bit of that to the mix. Sprinkle, sprinkle. While you tinkle, please be neat and wipe the seat. So a little bit of fertiliser in there. I've already put some terracotta just to cover the holes. You don't want the compost to fall straight out. So I'll just carry on with this. Like I say, I'm going to put two of these potatoes, these two here, put them in. See what happens. Am I going to get the earliest crop of potatoes ever or not? Find out in 13 weeks time. Right, I'll crack on with this and I'll show you something else in a minute. Right, well the sun's starting to go down now, so I'll just quickly show you what I've been doing and show you things that's not covered in snow anymore. I've just been sitting here for a while watching all the birds, looking for places to nest for the spring and then make chicks. Aye, there's loads of different birds. I was going like this and they all started landing in there, the blue tits and that. It was great. But like I say, I haven't got time to stand about watching the birds, even though it is nice. the wildlife area here. As you can see, it's a bit brown. That's because frogs and that will still be hibernating under there. It is still February after all, but there is signs of life coming in the pond there. New growth on the irises and all that kind of thing. There is, I have got a bug hotel as well. This isn't it. This used to be my bug hotel here, but yeah, a few years ago I tidied up round the back, and it's the bug hotel is down there, out of the way of everything. I cannot even get in there. Anyway, I did actually manage to do some digging today. The ground's starting to dry out, which is good. That's where my turnips were. So I managed to dig that over. It is a little bit too sticky still, but I was surprised to get any digging done at all today. I mean, look at it. There's my shadow. Hello everybody. I'm not start doing any body popping, it's not warm enough yet. But I did try, and I was having a little dig about here, see if this soil's dry enough to start putting back onto this hugel culture bed. I'll give it a try, see what happens. If rats come, I'll get rid of it. I mean, it's only going to be a temporary thing anyway. I just want to, it'll be interesting to see the verdict. I think I might plant some potatoes in there, but we'll get to that when the time comes. Aye, that sun's lovely there. I'll not blind you, but you can see it's nice and sunny. I have been busy. In fact, it was nice to just potter around, folks. Pottering around. It's all about that. That's what I've been pottering around with. I'll show you that in a minute, because I'll just quickly show you in the greenhouse here. So there's me. Is this going to be the earliest potato reveal ever? 2021? We'll find out. I'm not pinning my hopes up like, but you know, I found a little crate here. Norfolk Fruit Growers, 1962. Wroxham. I wonder why and who brought that, and why did they bring it? Somebody from down there in 1962. Anyway, so I've got a bit of glass there, and there's me potatoes chitting away. The Charlotte at the back, the Sagitta at the front, and there's some more onions, the ones from the allotment shop. Put them in. Like I say, there's no sign of growth yet, but I did have a little feel around here. Like, I'll show you. There's the roots are starting to come, so that's good. That is good. Underneath there is the sweet peas. No sign of them yet, like, but as I say, it's just started to warm up now. The temperature in the greenhouse right at the minute is 16.8 degrees Celsius. Now that kind of thing. So it started folks. Spring is on its way, and it's about time. Get rid of all of the winter gloom and brush off the, what do you call it, cobwebs and all that. There's a few spare potatoes there. I'll give them to Ray or something next time I see him. See if he wants to try them. My garlic there, that's doing alright. Now that the ground's drying out, I'll be able to put it out. These here, the unknown, could be tulips, but like I say, I didn't plant any bulbs in here, like, so I don't know how these have appeared, because there wasn't any bulbs planted in there. It was cosmos and lobelia, and a couple of them loves Lars bleeding. And his rose here needs a good dead heading now, so the new growth can come on thick and fast. There's some rose buds starting to appear. Well, not rose buds, but growth. A few bits of signs of spring here. These are tulips. I planted them These are daffodils. Tulips. Daffodils. Signs of spring. Awesome. Right, I'll take you around here. Right, before I do, on my last video, folks, if you remember, I asked you if anybody knew what that was. And I had quite a few suggestions. Only one person was close. I'll tell you what it is. It's for growing chrysanthemums. Once the flower, I'll stand out here. You can't see it there. There, so once your chrysanthemum is flowered, you put this over the flower, and then you put a bag over this, and that keeps the chrysanthemum nice until it's time for the show. So it's not a TV aerial from the black and white telly, Tony. What on earth would I be doing with one of them in the allotment? I used to grow chrysanthemums. Well, I used to try to grow chrysanthemums years ago, and I didn't know where all the rest of the stuffs went. But this is what I've been messing about with today in the nice winter sun. I'm busy making well, it's going to be for sparrows, like a sparrow roost box thing. What I've just been getting the shape together there. If you can see, that's the side there. And the wood, I tried cutting it. It's a bit wet, damp still, this wood. So once it's dry, I'm going to cut it there, straight across, put a floor on, drill some holes in it so the birds can get in. And once I also figure out how to cut these bits of slate here, I'm going to put the slate like as a slate roof type thing. So I need to, like I say, figure out how to cut the slate. I don't know any roofers, but I'll have to ask about. Someone's bound to have a tool. So that'll be canny, that, once it's done. I've just realised there's no way of like emptying it. I'm gonna have to, it's just a temporary prototype type thing, just something to mess about with while I'm waiting for spring. Oh, and another thing, sorry for that quick spin round there. On the last video as well, I was showing you me finds over the years, me blue and white pottery. Now I had a couple of comments saying, why don't you make a mosaic type thing? Well, and I'll just spin you around here. Now I watch a program called American Pickers. I don't know if anybody else does, but on there they always mention a thing, and it must be just an American thing because I've never heard of it before, but they're always talking about a memory jar. Now the hillbillies make them apparently. Just get I'm going to get a demijohn bottle, put some clay around it, and start sticking all of them bits of what do you call it, all over it, all my little finds over the years, and make my own little memory jar for Dave's allotment garden. Then I might even just bury it somewhere, bury it for future generations to find, and then go on American Pickers and say, oh, some hillbilly made this back in 2021 and all that. Oh, so quick spin, sorry about that. So I'm going to have a little bit of a mess about with this before I go, and then I'll sign off later on. I'll see you in a bit. Right folks, cheers, final cuppa of the day. I just got into the shed just in time there before it was started raining. Ha! There's me saying, oh, it's lush and all that, and then it starts raining. But the sun's back out now, and this dark nights are coming in. I mean, it is it's 4:30 now, and it's still light enough to see what I'm doing, which is a change. It's usually pitch black by the time I leave. Anyway, thanks for watching folks. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. I'm not far away from 7,000 subscribers now, so that's amazing. Stay tuned for Jock's Highland Fling. And I'll do a little giveaway as well, just to say thank you to you all. So stay tuned for that. I hope everybody is safe and well, sticking to the rules and all that kind of thing. And hopefully we'll get over this pandemic shortly. So I'm going to leave you on a little bit of a song. So if you want to leave now, it's all good. I just want to do a little song. It's been going through my head like all week. I've been learning it on the guitar, so I'm going to play it for you now. It was a 9 Inch Nails song, which was made famous by Johnny Cash. It's a bit of a downer song actually, but it's a awesome. It's really deep lyrics like. So if you want to hear that, stay tuned. Stay. If you don't want to hear it, it's alright. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye now. Take care. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you once again for subscribing. I've made quite a few since the last video. Yet again, welcome and all that kind of thing. Stay safe. I've already said all that. So you probably aren't even still watching. Anyway, if you like Johnny Cash, here's a little bit of a Johnny Cash number for you. Well, here's a train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen... No, not that one. I can't play it anyway. That's just a busk. But I have been learning this one. I think I know the words. Well, the first verse and the chorus. So, if you are still here, this is Hurt by Johnny Cash. Well, 9 Inch Nails, covered by Johnny Cash. See you on the next one, folks. Bye now. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to get it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweet friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. Then you could have it all. My empire turned. I will let you down. I will make you hurt. Cheers, folks. Take care.